folks, it is now, what month? March, I guess. Oh my god, time is going by really fast. I'm really late getting the Ipsy bag up again. I understand that cyclical means that things happen on a cycle, but it is really shitty that every time I get a Ipsy bag, I end up getting a breakout, and then I feel like waiting to do the video because I don't want to do close-ups of my skin all covered in acne. So that is really unfortunate, but I will try to keep these things in mind and try to, you know, prepare myself for that. I'm going to try to get better at putting these out when they come out. It's unfortunate for myself as well because this has been driving me nuts. I want to know what is in the bag. And I've been avoiding emails because I keep on getting notices from Ipsy, and I'm like, I don't want to know what's in the bag until I open the bag. So that is unfortunate. And I'm going to try to work on that. We are going to do our regular routine of doing the review and then jumping into the unboxing. I am not going to be doing a look. I feel like it's a lot for one video, and you guys can let me know what you guys think, what you want to see here on the Ipsy unboxings. I am thinking of doing some additional videos when it inspires me to do a look. Like right now I'm playing Mass Effect 3 and there are some really beautifully designed races in that, and so I've been thinking about doing a makeup around that, but it's actually quite complex and I feel like I would want to do it justice and take the time to do it. So I think that I am going to start doing those separately if I do them at all. I need to find the time to do them as well, so I will try to get to that. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see here on the PLKitty channel. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so first up we've got Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask for all skin types. I thought that this actually went on pretty well. It's a pretty small bottle, so I actually only applied it the one time as I was doing this video, and then I just actually applied it again. The first time I felt like I put it on, the application was pretty good. I felt like I had a pretty decent amount of coverage, and it dried really nice and quick, and it felt really good on. It had almost like a bit of a like cooling, tingling feeling when it was actually on and drying. And the thing is though that it actually dried really thin, like a really super thin layer the first time I did it, and so removal was almost impossible. As you can see in the video here, it would just come off in like tiny little bits, and I ended up actually wiping a lot of it off with a warm towel. So the second time that I tried it, I used up like the rest of the bottle, so it was a little bit of a thicker application, and that actually made it quite a bit easier to remove. But it seems like you need a little bit more than I've had to use for other peel-off masks, so that's certainly something to consider, but overall it actually felt pretty good. Next, we've got the Luxie Large Angled Brush, and this feels awesome in the hand. It's like the right width and length that it's easy to hold. It feels really great. The bristles are super soft. I quite liked this brush. I gave it a couple of kitty heads less, or a kitty head less for durability, only because from a marketing standpoint, the name actually completely disappeared within a month of using it. Actually less than that. So the gold kind of foil lettering that they had on there just completely wore off. So if I was to like go and try to get another brush, I might not actually remember what it was called or what the brand was. So that's actually kind of a bit of a negative on their part. Luckily, I have all that information just because I have it through Ipsy and because I have the record of it here. But overall, I really liked this brush, and I had been wanting to try an angled brush anyway, for doing some like sculpting and applying blush in a different way and that type of thing. So I quite liked it. It's a really great brush. And next we've got actually blush, which is from ModelCo, and the color is Cosmopolitan 01. And it's a really nice light pinky, a little bit on the peachy side, but more on the pinky side color, and that actually works really great for me. So the shade was awesome. It was a little bit light, so it could have had a little bit more pigment in it for me. The blending was quite nice. It did smooth out quite nicely, and the longevity I did deduct a couple of points for, just because it's so light, and I find that blush does tend to really dissipate in my skin. It just kind of somehow dissolves. So I found that was kind of the case with this. It went on quite nicely, but then it faded over time. So, but I mean, I thought it was pretty good, and it applies pretty nice. So you could just put a little bit more on, and it's a nice little compact as well. So you can easily carry it with you. And then we have our mandatory gold shadow, which is Rob Scheppy for Tini Beauty in Pearl Fizz. The Pearl Fizz is actually much more of a creamy colored shimmer, and I've actually been using a ton of this. It actually works really well as a kind of neutral pearlescent shadow that can be used with any combination of colors. So it's actually a really good kind of basic to have. The application was pretty good. The color actually was pretty decent, and I found that it actually lasted pretty well all day. It didn't actually like rub off like some of them do. So I thought this was actually a really good product, and like I say, I've been using a lot of it. So the last item is Cargo Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Anguilla. And to be honest, I had actually been on the hunt for a gloss or stain that had, or even lipstick that had this color in it, a very kind of muted pinky tone. And I thought it was actually fairly difficult to find. And so I was pretty excited when I got this. The consistency is what you would expect for a gloss. It's quite sticky. It, goes on fairly smoothly, but pretty thick. And you have to actually kind of put it on thick to get that full effect of the color. The lip feel, however, it's not great. I wouldn't say that it's a moisturizing product. It's not necessarily really great for my lips. But most of all, it has this scent to it. Some lipsticks or glosses can have this almost clayey kind of smell to it, and it almost makes you cough a little bit. And so this was not super pleasant, but it did achieve the kind of look that I was going for. I realized that it's not necessarily as flattering as I thought it was going to be. I think maybe in summertime it would be a little bit more, because then you have a little bit more, color and glow to your skin from the sun. So I think that actually might work a little bit better, but overall it was an okay product for me.
All right, it is time to open the bag of mystery. I'm so excited. I can finally open this. Oh, it's so pretty. They're always so pretty, little bags. It's very spring. It actually really makes me think of traveling somewhere warm, which all of my friends and family in Nova Scotia are wishing they were traveling somewhere warm right now because they got a lot of snow this year. So what we got here is Floral Fantasy. Ooh, I love this image here. My mom actually had hydrangeas in front of her house, and I absolutely adored them. I thought they were really cool. So this is what flower power looks like. Wake up your imagination with a crazy beautiful explosion of flowers. Vivid shades and inviting textures collide this March. Let the blooms begin. And the hashtag for this month is March Glam Bag. Yeah, so nothing special there. Yeah, I'm excited. Maybe this means I finally won't get a gold shadow. Maybe I'll get a bright color of something. Let's have a look. Ooh, ooh, I'm excited about this. So it is a Chella Ivory Lace highlighter. So it is a highlighter crayon. It, let's see if I can, there we go. It is a really creamy color. This is the thing that I have trouble with. I am very fair, and so in order for something to be a highlight for me, it essentially has to be white. So we'll see what this does, but I'm excited to play with it and see how it works. And we got a, guess what? Gold shadow! I think my head is gonna explode! Ugh. It is mineral eyeshadow in Lucky Penny. I mean, it's more of a coppery, I guess, but like, come on. Seriously? There we go. Seriously. There we go. Let's see what else we got in here. We got some healthy, sexy hair, soy renewal cream oil with argan oil. This is an argan oil nourishing blow dry cream. I'm excited to have gotten this because I am feeling a little bit crunchy these days. I'm actually wearing my hair curly today because it is actually damp outside, and I haven't worn my hair down and curly for a long time, so I felt like today was the day. And so here we go. I am excited to see what this can do for my hair because it definitely needs a bit of tender loving care because I ran out of my last stuff, and I'm always on the hunt for the perfect hair product. So we got a butter lipstick by NYX. This looks very reminiscent of the other lip butter that we got from them. I don't know if it's just a repackaging. This one is called Little Susie. See if I can get it to focus there. There we go. So it is a lipstick though, and not just a lip balm, so we'll see how this one goes. The color looks very nice. It's very corally, which, you know, I'm a fan of. And the last product that I got is Dr. Brandt Pores No More Anti-Aging Mattifying Lotion. So it is an oil-free. So this could be really interesting as well. I find that my makeup actually does a really good job of that. I use the Benefit products, which are very like mattifying, and they have a lot of like pore products as well. I don't actually use the Professional, or however you say it, but I have tried it and it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more and see what the benefits are supposed to be, but We shall see. So there you go. More like metallic-y shadow. I mean, I would really like to see some bright colors. Like, come on, is it such a bad thing to have colors for shadows other than just a like shimmery brown of some type? Especially when it was like floral fantasy. Like, where are the bright colors? Ooh, we got a lipstick. Everything else was like muted as far as I'm concerned. I would have loved to have seen something in like, you know, the beautiful blue that they have in the picture, or, you know, something like that. So this is what we got. I'm still hoping against hope that someday we might find another one, but at this point I'm actually almost interested to see if I can get a like full like 12 different gold shadows. Like, maybe this is now like become a like Pokemon gotta catch 'em all situation where like I need to get something for like every month. So a different gold shadow for every month. Do you think we can do it? I think we probably can at this rate. I hope that you guys have enjoyed taking a look at my Ipsy bag unbagging and my review from last month's products as well. Please let me know what your favorite item was from the bag in the comments below, or what your new favorite item for the upcoming, or I guess we are currently spring season. So what are your new faves for spring? I'd love to hear from you what those are. Leave them in the comments below. Remember to like and share if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to get more content like this. I do special unboxings every month for Ipsy and Arcade Block, as well as video game content, which actually comes out every Tuesday. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.